Okay, so I've just very faintly outlined this drawer, the one that I've just transferred over and moved and shifted and shrunk the door. The drawers come down, and now what I've done is I've just put a centre line in. You see it there, and you see it there, and I've got my offsets again. So I've got the centre between the top of that drawer and the bottom of this drawer now, and I know where the lid is. That's the cover there. So I know that this piece here needs to come down underneath that, so that I won't even bother drawing that. I'll just draw a line and fill it in. That's not important now, that bit. This is the actual new drawer. That's its height. Overall, it's probably just going to be, just underneath the lid. Literally just under the lid. Oh, that's what it's going to look. It's not going to have any of this in it. It's just going to be open. I'm just hoping that this is, I've made that 5mm. I'm not taking the weight, so I can make that 2mm. I can make that into 2.5mm ply. No, it's not. It's 10mm ply. I can shrink that, so I can shrink this down to 6mm ply, which I have in stock. Get some more height in there. I've got my play in here. I just need to have that play in there for me PTFE, and I've got to make that frame. There's another frame I have to make identical to this one. What I do there, I'll do there, and I'll add this piece in. This strip here is going to go there. Inside there, to stiffen everything back up again, because this frame needs to have something to bond to. It can't be just suspended in air. This top of where the drawers are, you can't have it racking around, can you? You won't get the bloody drawer open. You'll never get it open. So I'm gonna transfer these points, all that, punch it through. In fact, I'll do it here while you're here. I'll let you see it. I'll let you see it. Here we go. So what I'm punching through now is this. I have that line, it's there, they're just slightly shifted. I can't get everything exactly as it should be. I've just lined that up, and I lined that centre line up. So all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pop these points right there. It won't go through all these layers I've got here. That one and that one. They're the important bits, that's that box. Right, so now I just want the limits. I need that bottom of the drawer. That's the back of the piece. This is the piece of timber going up. This is the bottom of the drawer, the slidey bit that you look at when you're looking in. And this is the recess, and I'm just going to put that there, but they're not going to be that thick. I'm going to make it 6mm. We'll reduce that. That's 10mm. That. Right. All I need, I can draw it. I can pop it up there, because the longer it is, the more accurate it is. The further away from this point, your other point is, the more accurate it'll become. So I'm just drawing in these bits, these little pieces, and I'm drawing the bottom of the drawer there, and I'm going to pop the top of it up here so that it's the longest, like I say, longest point. The longer your points are, the easier it is to draw it, the more accurate it is. Right, just pop that in, What have we got? Are we right? We got it all. We got that in there. That's a pop. There's no pop point on there. I need to put them in because they don't exist. They're on the other. They missed the other line. The other line's under there, and it's missed. I can just see it there. Look, can you see it? Can you all see it? I know that person over there in Germany can see that one. It's definitely. There you go. My one viewer in Italy, that definitely see that. And my 0.5% viewer wherever else is, they can see it. Yeah, because they're good. They're good. They're not, they're not stupid viewers. They know more than you do. They always do. They always know more than the person uploading the video. Definitely. Everybody knows more than me. Bloody kids are just being born and they know more than me. So we're right here now. Let's leave it there. Leave that there. Take that one off. No, leave that one there and take this one off, because I want to go that way. I hope it don't rip this off. Okay, let's just get rid of that. Get rid of that. This is how you do your transference. I know you all know it, but this is how it's done. There might be that one person. There's one person who doesn't know it. This is for that one person. It's not for everybody else. It might be to just refresh your memory. Like mine does. I have to refresh mine all the time. It's like dynamic RAM. Bloody computer has to keep refreshing it. Right? So all your picky points, but you need to keep this on so you can reference, because it starts to get confusing. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to develop it. I'll draw it in. I'll show you. I'll show you where it is so you can see it. All right. That's the bottom. Right. And year tops up here. All right. So I'm just going to draw between them 2 points. Right, I don't know what that is. So let's have a look. Top of draw. I don't need to put that. Oh, do I? No. I don't forget that one. All I need is that point and that point. Can you see? And that point and that point to just draw between. Literally, what I want to do, let's stick that up there. Put that there, right? And you'll see me draw it. I'll just literally draw it right there in front of you, so you can see. I know it's going to wobbly about all over the place, but basically, I'm just doing this dot to dot stuff, right? And then you've got to find that in there. It goes like that. Look, you see it, and the bottom somewhere. It's not that low down, is it? It's there. That's it. And then the other side is over there, look. There. There, you see it. And then it just goes. It goes. I missed a point out, look. Can you see? I missed a point out. Do you know what it is? That point that I just missed out. This one. There. Didn't do that. Didn't do that little pop there. I put that one in. I put that one in. I put that one in. And I didn't do that. Yeah, you can see the pattern. You can see it. You really can. And then I've done that one up there and that one up there, and that's all of it. That's all of it. I've just done that, and I've just got to join that up there. And I've got that one there, and I've got my draw, my gap. There's the 3mm gap. That's your offset. So let's go over again and have a revisit to this. I can rub pencil out, you see. So basically, you can imagine, I'm just going to draw that line down there and join to that dot. Yeah. And that's the bottom of the draw. The other one's off the paper, but it's there, look. Draw from there to there, right? Because the groove cuts through it. So the groove of your draw bottom's cutting through. We're just X-ray lasering, yeah? And then we go up there and join to that one. And we go up there to join to that one. But it's not there. We're going to just cut there. We're just going to cut the bottom of the draw off there. That point is over down here. Now I can tell you what this draw height is, can't I? And then we've got this, and it's going to that point there. That's just the back of the draw, the back of the dummy draw, yeah? And that goes up there to that point and cuts through there, right? But this point here, the top of this, that point there is going to be here. Same as that back bit down, the back bit starts with there, not there, right? That point will be there. So the top of the draw is going to be right inside there. And then it's going to have this detail on it. It's going to have this chamfer detail on it. Right, so that'll be the draw. It'll look like that. The front door, the thing that you can see with a handle on it, there's a dummy draw behind it, and it's going to be a bit smaller. It's going to be about, whatever that, no, it's not going to be much as that. I need to be an adjuster in this. Just literally, let's get that on. Whatever that height is, I need to measure on the other side. And I just need to go like that. Okay, and that's your new draw. So what is it? How high is it? How high is the physical thing? And I'm going 6mm. So I'm coming to there. I'm going to put a 6mm plate in there, not 10mm. So that'll come down to there. That'll be that, like, that bit won't be there. Okay. So this for 10mm, and the bottom is going to be 6mm, so it's only going to be that. It'll go over there, and it's only going to be that. Yeah. That'll go down to there then. And then the bottom will come. The top of the bottom will be at 6mm, wherever 6mm is, and it'll go like that. So when you drop your PlayStation gubbins in, they'll sit there. They'll sit on that line. They won't sit on this line. Sorry, where will they sit? Okay. They won't sit there, they'll sit there. Right, so let's get something that can sit in there. Imagine I drop that block plane down, and it normally would be, on this one, it would be sitting there in the side of the drawer, okay? That's the bottom of the drawer. The bit that you'll be looking in when you look into a drawer, that's that bit. Right, and then this one, on this one, it's lower down because I'm putting 6mm ply in there, it'll sit there. So when you open this drawer, When you open it, that's the lid, that's the top. That's your overhang. So how big is that? I can tell you how deep the drawer is, just how deep it is, roughly. 80 mil that drawer, deep. Not the drawer front. The drawer front's going to be a little bit bigger. It's going to be 110, about 110. When you look at it from the front, it'll be 110. So you're looking into it, it's going to be 110, but inside behind, it's only going to be 80 deep. Now he's 80 deep enough to take a controller. I very much doubt it. I think they're much bigger. But all his other stuff can go in. All his USB stuff and his SD cards and his little hand controllers, because he's got those little nice, brought a new nice hand controller as well, like PS1 something or other. I don't know what that is. There's something called a POW kiddie. He bought one of them, and it nearly died, and I had to back that up. And I'll tell you something, if you don't know how the file formats in that, I had to hack the file format, and that took me a whole day to hack that, work it out. So I've worked it out, POW kiddie. Worked out your system, and I know how your editing works and everything. Because needs must when the devil's what's it. All right, I'll draw that in. You see me draw it anyway. You see me draw it in. Literally see me draw it, and then I'll proper draw it. I'll rub all that garbage out I've just done, and I'll proper draw it, and then you'll know that that's what that drawer looks like. And then you've got a double stack drawer. You've got a double stack drawer there. Beautiful, perfect. It's taken all day. It's taken all day, but it's worth every penny, because now I'll move that. I've done. I'll pile that away. When this gets rolled up, this will go with it. It'll be archived. Every little job that you do, don't throw your work away. It's valuable. You spent a lot of time. Put it away. Take pickies of it. Put them away as well. Back them up. Onto hard drives, proper hard drives. Do 2 copies. It's cheaper to buy 2 320s than it is to buy a 1 terabyte. Yeah, and it's safer. And I'm not talking SSDs again. I have a thing against them now after the ones I've had have failed. Right, you know what the next drawing is? It's looking from the front of the unit. It's looking at that. And I don't have a piece of paper that big, but I've got a roll of paper that I can stick 2 together and make it to full depth, because I want to see the whole drawer development and the door development now, because they have to be made. The parts have to be made. Yeah, I can make them from there, but I also want to see it. It's not, oh, you can make those parts. It's not. I want to physically see what the front of this unit looks like. It looks like this. I'll draw the back. I'll draw it in the back. You know, because I'm good like that. And while I'm drawing it and I'm talking to you, my brain's working it out. They'll look at it and go, "You donkey, you did that bit wrong." But it won't tell me until 3-4 days later. No, it won't. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to get a fresh pencil. Get off. There's the hair on it, making it weigh a ton. Get off. That's better. It's lighter now. Right. Not 3D. I'm just going to show you from the front. My hands are not warm. There we go. So, what we go. It's a drunk spider now. He's just been feeding it vodka. Right. That's your top with the overhang. 30 mil, 35 mil. That's it dropping down. That's it dropping down. You see me do this in real time. I'm trying to get a proportion. This thing's, it's longer than it is deep. You know, I should really go more over like that, because it's longer than it is deep. I want to get rid of that line. You see, it's just paper. You just do what you want. Right, so now I'm drawing the bottom. So I'm drawing that plate there. That one. Hang on, let's turn the lights on. So what I've just drawn there now, that bit there is that bit. Okay? And you're looking at it this way. Right, and then this is the bottom, which is that plate. And it's not as wide. You've got the overhang. You've got an overhang. Make it proportional. Try and get it same. Try and get it same. Yeah, rub that up, this one. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Right, get rid of that. Get rid of, where are we? Get rid of this one. Okay, see how easy it is to chop and change this timber. Right, so that's this plate here. This plate comes out. That bottom plate, it's got thickness, hasn't it? That's the thickness. Bear in mind, the door's going to cover that. Yeah? The door, the bottom of the door is going to be about there, a little bit up, but it's going to be there. Right, so where's the centre? I'll show you how to do the centre. Go like that. Go like that. And as it's going over the high point, you just go, oh, there it is. Yeah? Just go like that. Is it wrong? It might be wrong by 10 millimetres. Okay, I've just shoved it over. Now, how close are we? And I can't do it. I need to do both hands. I have a way of doing it. I close my eyes and I do both hands. One from this side and one from that side. And when my fingers touch in the middle, that's the middle. Look how good that was. I did that with my eyes shut. You can't see, but I did it with my eyes shut. Ooh, I've never done this before. Can you see? Can you see what's going on? I've made a tripod for a bit of nothing. If it falls, it's sickness. And I'm going to show you. I shut my eyes and I get my fingers and I do that. Look at that. I did it with my eyes shut. Right there. Look at that. Your hand will work it out. How close are we? What are we here? Round about 245. What we got there? 225. It's up to 10 mil. It's within. It's about there. About there. Centre. That's not bad. It's just a way of doing stuff. It's just the way I do stuff. You know, it's within reason. You know, when that guy looks and he points and he goes, 240 foot high. How's he know? Eh? How's he know? How's he know that's 240 foot high? And somebody falls off it and counts it. And he goes all the way down. He goes, yeah, right there, mate, splat. 240 foot high. Took me so many microseconds to get there. Yeah. We throw a brick into a well and counting how long it takes to get there. It never gets there, does it? It never gets there. Why? Why didn't it never get there? I don't know. I don't want to think about it. All right. Back to this. I've done the centre line. And what I want to do is I want to show you where the curve is. I want to underneath there's a piece of material. You see it when my finger's going round? That's trapping it. So that's literally this piece here, watch. I'm drawing it thick so you can see it. Right. It's that you're looking at. It's a solid piece of timber. And this is the other piece of solid timber. And the curve, this thing that forms itself round there, comes across and see, it hits there. See, it hits on that line. Can you see it? Can you see that line? Because it's where the cut is. All right, and then it's proportional. Just do proportional. Go over here and do that. All right. And I'm going to shade this because this is where your curve is. I'm going to shade it. Just cut those middle bits off. Right, so the curve is trapped in between these two timbers. It's just this piece here. So the whole barrel, that quarter barrel that I keep talking about, is trapped in there. Look, that's it there. It's trapped. It's trapped between this piece here and that top piece there, and it looks like that. It's just the barrel. Okay, so let's shade it in. Look at that. Because people will shade, you know, they'll shade and put light in, and I'll put sunlight up here and go glint, and you get that little white spot. Yeah, and the sun hit it. Okay, that's curve. That is not the curve. That's not the barrel. Okay, that is not the barrel. The same thing over here. You know, you get this line, and you start moving along that line. Look with your hand. And as you move, you just go forward. You just keep going forward. Oh, look, see how it went off. I lost it. I'm losing track now. My eyes doing the back behind. Just trying to work that out. You can warm your hand up and start doing this. Yeah. The sun's over there. You're not going to see anything. This is going to be dark. Yeah, like that. The sun's up there, and you're not going to see it because it's dark. All right. Then there's a little piece of timber in where the door mounts, and that looks like that. That's just a piece of timber, and it's going to have a fluted trim over it. It's going to have nice little fluteds in there because I can make it. So if I can, I will. not buying it. I'm not going to go buy a piece of trim that's going to cost me 10, 20 quid. I'm just going to make it in like 5 minutes. 5 minutes and some sandpaper. We'll make it. We'll make it. Right, so this is what we got. Now our drawers and our doors. Our doors are I've got a distance for the door. Okay, I've actually worked it out. I've mocked it up today. Right, so this is the frame, and you're looking at it like that. So when you're looking from the front, the frame looks like that, and then when you open your door, it overhangs, doesn't it? That's your door. You see, I mocked it up so you could actually see it. I just mocked it. And I got it upside down, and I was thinking that with the door. I was going mental trying to work it out. But I've showed this drilling. It's going to be short. I'm going to load that. I did the drilling. I did it right there on that blue vice. You know it's me because it's on that blue vice. All right, so when the door, imagine that's you're looking. When you look, you won't see that piece of wood. It's just literally the door covers it. The doors and the drawers will have to line up. And I can't make the drawer front till the doors are in and aligned, because I need to get that offset. You can't do it. You need this offset here for the back of the door. And the door goes under, and it covers the front of your piece. It's only 2mm or 3mm there, right? And on your centre line, it goes back up, doesn't it? And this is your gap. You adjust that gap. Because when you start to put these hinges on, you need to adjust them to make everything level. You need to get the bottom right. You need to get the vertical sides right. You need to get the gap between the offset between them correct. You need to make them this way in that plane, and it's all done inside here. Look, watch. In and out of the frame is this piece. You undo that nut, and it goes in and out. Okay, so you get your distance from that. You get your vertical distance for your door, this up and down, with these, and you set it in the middle when you fix it. Set it in the middle when you fix it. Screw that screw in there in the middle, and then you can adjust by 5mm. Yeah. So if this is down by 2mm, you can adjust it up. Okay. And then what you've got is you've got this yawn. I call this yawn lean. Yeah, this one. Because what it does, I'll demonstrate it with that. If that's wrong, your door will go like that, okay? And it also drops. It's this drawer. This is your door, bottom of your drawer. I just call that yawn lean. It screws in and out, okay? It just screws in and out, and this is literally what happens to your door. It stays fixed there, because the hinge, you can't move on the hinge, so that stays fixed. But the whole thing twizzles like that, you see? And the top hits up there, and the bottom comes down here, and it ends up whacking in there. So to adjust it, you've both hinges. You need to do both hinges. You need to do a little bit with that one, do a little bit with this one, and do a little bit with the top one. Or 3 if you got 3. Nightmare it is. Yeah, and you look at it and go, oh crap, that's wonky. I can't get that right. Okay, that's enough of the door. The door. That's it. All done. I've shown you it. Yeah. Done. Dusted. Right, so now what have we got? This out of proportion, but bear with me. Imagine there's a cut line right through there. That's fixed it. All right, the doors. I've got a small drawer here, which is about 2/3 of the other one. Got my centre line there. Right, I'm just going to go past my centre. And it's just below. It actually covers that. It covers this top piece. It looks like that. Sexy. Not me, the drawer. I'm visualising it now, and I know what it looks like. There we go. Then there's the other one. And pardon me, because I can't get this. I can't do it exactly. That doesn't go there. That goes past. Sorry. Wherever these line up, that's where I have to make that draw from. I can't make that first. It's got to be last. These 4 draw fronts have got to be made last. It goes up there. It goes up to there. That goes across. While I'm doing this, my brain's working out stuff. And then it's got this feature on the front. It looks like this. When you look at it from the front, you get this chamfer. And you see that it's beautiful. I curve it all, and it looks beautiful. It's just on the top one, it isn't on the bottom one. It's just on the top one, and you're probably seeing it. Then I've got this 1950s. Let's get rid of this line now. I bought these 1950s, allegedly by the guy that sold them. It was very nice because he dropped the price and I bought them. He sent me an offer and I took them straight away. So it's just a single pull and it's in there. And the beauty of that pull, it's just worked out. It's serendipity, whatever that thing is. It's a bloody great big snake. It's called serendipity. All right. And they look like this. Right, so this one, the next set of drawers, is a bit fatter, isn't it? A little bit fatter because I've got to put his DVDs in it. Just use this again. Right, and then you've got that gap. There's your gap that you can adjust up and down with your PTFE things. You can just slide a different thickness in. Remember, we know where that is. We're just going across. Then this one, I'm just going to line them two up and line them two up for the pulls. This is the pull that you're going to yank your draw out with. Another one there and another one there. So that's what you're looking at. And then your door's literally just this. Yeah, it's just that. And then the pull on the door will be there. It might be there because you don't want to be bending your back. Yeah, you're getting old now, so that it'll be there. I'll put it there, and I'll put it there. Okay, and the beauty of these handles, the pull handles, they look like they've got ornate sun burst up here. They've got a cut out. They've got a cut out like that where your finger goes around the back. Right, and just here they've got this feature. They've got this feature that looks like that. Okay, it could hang a little bit lower. And you know the beauty of that feature is? It's identical to the one I'm putting down here. So underneath here is that box down there. You see it? And that box goes just off the ear, 30mm, something like that. Can you see it? Sorry, you're not looking at it. Why weren't you looking? Right, so this is your... Oh, what is it? This is the torsion box. Let me write it in. And it's got that... Can you see that slope that goes off that way and that way? They're in there, so you can actually see them. They'll look like that. And they'll look like that. And then those are all flat at the front. Well, under here, I've got that feature, little Gothic thing. And it's exactly the same shape as the Gothic thing here. It's upside down. But it's that same shape. There's another one on that side. And when you look at it, look at it in cross section. You're looking straight onto it. If you were looking down that slope, if you were looking at, it's going to be the centre of there. It sticks out like that. So if you look down there, it'll look completely different to if you're looking straight onto it. If you were looking straight onto it, it looks like this. Look. Just pretend that's this piece. And you're looking straight into it, that going that way. It looks like that. Right, so from the front it looks like that upside down. Right? But from the side view, this view over here that's projected through. And if you cut it in half, it looks like this. Looks like that. So from the front, you're looking straight into it, it looks like that, which is exactly the same as that, but upside down. It's just serendipity, the snake. It's a fucking snake. And then if you look from the side, it looks like that, and it's 3D, so let's have a look. It looks like shaded. And 3D, it sort of looks like that. And that bit there is the sitting on point there. It's already made upstairs on the other console, and these are, oh, they're beautiful. I was lucky to find those, I tell you. I was looking through hundreds and hundreds of these pull ones because I didn't want him to walk into it, but these are all beautifully curved. They've got a finger thing in there. You just put your finger in there, it tucks up behind that, and you pop it. You just pull the whole unit out by one finger. So you draw, I'm going to have to make them smooth. I have to pull them with one finger, and these you put your finger underneath, hold it from the top and just open it like that. Yeah, same thing here. Just open it like that. So there'll be two blum hinges there, and I have a distance for this. I have a calculation for these distances that I made a template. I have a template for fitting these in the right place. All the handles have a template. All of them, they've all got a template that shows where they go. And I'll make that template for make it for this, and it'll go with it. It'll be somewhere inside it. Wherever I have to make another one, it'll all be kept. I'll just stick it inside somewhere, so it's always in there. And that's what it's going to look like. There you go. I've actually drawn it for you in 30 minutes or less. In 30 minutes or less, you can be a multi-millionaire or you can be dead. Okay, bye-bye.